A lot of us are walking around feeling quietly ashamed about our money. Not because we are irresponsible, but because life has been heavy and we've been doing the best we can with what we know. If you've ever looked at your bank account and felt that little sting in your chest or wondered, why am I still struggling when I'm trying so hard? I have been there before. You're not alone and you're not broken for feeling this way. In this video, I want to talk about the 5 sneaky habits that might be keeping you broke and how to overcome them. By the end of this video, you'll start making gentler, clearer choices, and money will begin to feel less like chaos and more like something you can shape. And the last habit I'm going to share might surprise you, so do stay with me until the end. The first habit that I want to share is avoiding your numbers. This is the quiet habit of not checking your balance, not opening certain emails, not looking at where your money actually goes. I get it. Avoidance is usually self-protection. We don't avoid the numbers because we're irresponsible. We avoid them because we're scared of what they might tell us. So the next time this happens, I want you to try this. Open your banking app for 15 seconds, not to punish yourself, but just to see where you are. That's enough to start momentum. But here's what most people don't realize. The next habit often creates the illusion that we're spending less than we actually are, which is habit 2, emotional spending. This is when spending becomes a quick, quiet fix, a way to ease stress, reward yourself, or just get through the day. And if you're thinking, oh, I do this, please know you're human. Many of us do. Life has pressure points, and sometimes we use small purchases to soften them. So the next time you feel this, I want you to try this. Before you buy something this week, pause for one breath and ask yourself, do I want this, or am I trying to feel better for a moment? Awareness isn't restriction, it's relief. But even when we stop the emotional spending, there's another quiet habit that keeps money leaking out, which is habit 3, micro drains you don't track. These are the tiny charges, subscriptions you forgot about, small delivery fees, $7 add-ons, late night convenience purchases, and it makes sense why these slip through. They are too small to feel important, but together they quietly shift your entire month. So here's what I want you to try. Pick one day this month to look through your last 30 days of transactions. Circle anything under $15. Those are your micro drains. You might find a $4.99 app, a random coffee, a small fee, nothing dramatic, but added together, they tell a story. Habit 4, undervaluing your time. This is when you take on too much, say yes to everything, or stay in a role where you're underpaid because you're trying to be grateful, agreeable, or low maintenance. Many of us were raised to be helpers. We weren't taught to see time as something with value or to trust our own worth. So I want you to try this. Say, let me check my schedule before you agree to anything this week. This buys you space, and space leads to clarity. Imagine your coworker asks you to pick up an extra task. Instead of automatically saying yes, you give yourself a moment. That moment is where your power is. And I want to reassure you, you're doing better than you think. Awareness itself is progress. But the final habit is the one almost everyone misses. And it's the real reason many people stay stuck without even realizing it. Which leads me to habit 5. Believing change has to be big. This is the belief that financial progress requires a drastic lifestyle overhaul. Huge budgets, intense systems, strict routines. And of course, that feels overwhelming. Of course, we put it off. Our brains resist anything that feels too big or too punishing. So here's the gentle truth. Small steps change your life faster. So choose one 1-minute habit today, like checking your balance, canceling one subscription, moving $5 into savings. Just simple steps. You don't need a full plan to start. You just need one tiny step that tells your brain we're doing things differently now. So here's the clarity I promised you earlier. Money doesn't change when your life suddenly becomes more disciplined or perfect. It changes when you start seeing yourself with more compassion and you give yourself permission to take small, honest steps. There's nothing wrong with you. You were simply never taught these things. And now you're becoming aware, gently, steadily, bravely. That awareness is the beginning of everything. So today, choose one tiny check-in, just one. Open your banking app for 15 seconds, not to judge yourself, just to look. That's enough for today. If this gave you a little clarity, you might really like the next video I'm creating about how to rebuild your confidence when your finances feel messy. And if you want support as you grow, I'd love to have you here. We're taking this one gentle step at a time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in my next video.